Hey guys, we're back again here playing 336k guaranteed, a 220 bounty builder, 15k guaranteed, 223k guaranteed. Just started up, and we're playing this 330 bounty builder. I'm going to be betting this flop at a very high frequency, so I'm going to bet small. I'm getting called, and generally speaking, in the early stages of a tournament, especially, you don't really want to be double barreling with bluffing. You want to take that out of your game till the mid to late stages of the tournament. Also, on ace high flops, I don't tend to double barrel because I'm not trying to blow my opponent off an ace. And there's really no scare cards that can come there. So I made a small bet and it didn't work out. So is what it is. This one we're just kind of dwindling, not really getting any hands that we can continue with. Like, if we look here, we had ace-3, 2-3, ace-6, 6-4, ace-4, 7-10, 3-5, 5-3, jack-3, 9-3, queen-5, queen-4, 2-9, 4-8. Yeah, just a whole lot of junk. So, sometimes that happens, you know. But we are down to the top 100 players, and there was 1,000 entrants. So, we have at least won $5 here. Hopefully we can get something going for us here. 7-3, another trash hand. Yeah, we did make our money with a draw there. We had like 16 big blinds remaining. And I had ace-7 in the flop come like 8 of clubs, 9 of clubs, 6 of hearts, and Buddy shoved. And I decided to call it off with the draw. With about 44% equity against his top pair hand, which is what I figured he likely had there, and he was just protecting against draws. But I was so short stacked, I justified the call. And we got fortunate. We were fortunate that another player decided to throw his tournament life away with pocket fives, which was very, very stupid. The bottom end of a straight and 2 fives to come, I guess. King 8 suited, it's too weak to call. So yeah, we got pretty lucky there, but you know, you'll get a lot of that in these levels. Like, guys will just hand you their stack quite often. I think we've been playing quite well today. I haven't identified a few mistakes I made. I didn't shove with Jack 10 offsuit there with 16 big blinds in the small blind. I made a mistake there. I just limped when it was a shove. I looked at my opponent's stack and it was like 40 big blinds, and I neglected to look at my own stack, so I just called. All right, so we got a guy raising. This is definitely a 3-bet. I'll make it about 300. A little bit larger because these opponents in the early stages of these small stakes games, your opponents will basically call any type of 3-bet. It doesn't really matter if it's like exact. See, like this guy just calls a 3-bet with probably something really marginal, and then we have an ace on board. So, all right, I'm gonna raise king queen. The big blind's sitting out there, so I'm gonna put out a small bet. I got a backdoor flush draw. I'm just seeing if somebody has an ace. All right, we have 2 high cards, so my opponent is not going to be able to continue with very many hands. Okay, this guy shoves. We can fold. Goes check, check. Put out like half pot now. Get called. I'm going to put out a tiny bet. And he folds. I don't think we can check there. We have to bet for value and try to get called by a jack. Or a worse king. Or a queen. Did I have a queen or a king? Sorry. Yeah, a queen. Yeah, he could have called me with queen 10, right? So. And he might check back queen 10. So. Crazy, crazy. We got to get rid of this one. That kind of sucks. Facing a min raise, this is a call. And our opponent with a PFR of 15 has a lot more 10s in his calling range than I do, and he's betting, and there's no way we can continue with nothing. So Apparently I got disconnected there for a moment. 52 big blinds, 8-handed in the early stages of a tournament. Queen 9 could be open, but I'm a little bit on the tighter side. So, plus look at my stats. I've been playing a 30-20 over 10 hands, so I probably do have a pretty loose image right now. Okay, pocket queens in the early stages of a tournament. This is like one of the only hands I'm going to be 3-betting early position raisers with. I'm going to want to make it about 10, a little bit over the pot, because we have 3 entries. I'm willing to play this for stacks with 67 big blinds, and we are 42 effective. So it's definitely a hand I'm willing to play for stacks here. I'm 3-betting here ace king suited. 3-betting ace king suited, queens, kings, and aces, and that's it. I'm just calling with jacks, 10s, 9s, probably any pocket pair, might fold 2s. And then just because of set out or set possibilities, when you're deep stacked, it happens. It happens rarely, but it can. So, all right, we have 16 big blinds with ace-10 off. This is a very nice hand to rejam with. And we got a 63-44. So, yeah, this is going to be shoved. Unless this guy shoves, then I'm going to fold. For half a stack, too. He can go ahead and call. I'm ahead of his range, guaranteed. So, he might call me the ace-8. But I doubt it. He's probably not calling very often here with a 44 PFR. Oh, my goodness. He called me with queen-jack. Woo! Right on. He called me with queen jack. What an idiot. Queen jack for half your stack. Never do that. That was very bad on my opponent's part. Kind of scared me for a second. I saw that jack and I'm like, ah, shit. We lost another one, but not today, folks. We were definitely ahead of his range. I knew I was ahead of his range. Actually, I think queen jack suited was part of the top of his range there. I thought he was probably raising like queen 7 with stats like that. And then they move his tables, so we have nobody has any reads on us, and we don't have any reads on anyone. So jack 10 offsuit is a fold. Jack 10 suited is an open in that spot. So yeah, we're doing quite well. We're 28th place at 81 players remaining, so we are trudging on through this, and we're getting close to that final table. Hopefully I can make one. It'd be nice to make some footage. Get some footage of me, like, final tabling, so you guys can kind of see me practice some ICM, you know, independent chip model considerations. I don't know. If you guys don't know what ICM is, you probably should look into it, especially if you're playing sit and goes, because it's very important. If you're not practicing ICM at sit and goes, then you are not going to win at sit and goes. I can tell you that right now. It is very, very important. So, okay, 2-4 off is absolute trash. We're going to fold. This guy's getting fairly out of line, but probably 2-4 off is not the hand we want to fight back with. Same as 3-9 off. We're ditching that. This is an open. And now I'm going to muck it. Especially, we have no information about our opponents. I don't know if this guy's been raising or calling a lot or what his game plan is, but he could be limping with aces here trying to trap. But yeah, ace-8 is just too weak to raise. I probably call with ace-jack off, probably start raising ace-jack suited, ace-queen offsuit. This guy open shoves, 28,000 chips, and we can't call king-queen off. King-queen suited, I'm probably folding here. Probably start calling it like 10s, I would say. No, maybe even 10s I'd fold. Maybe jacks. It'd be a tough spot if I had 10s there. I'll tell you that. All right, king 8 off is a fold. I do believe they just moved me tables on this one as well, so no more reads on our opponents, but that's just how it is. Just means, well, we got 553 players of 7,000 entrants remaining in this one. So, and we're sitting on almost average. Okay, 50-0 min raises, and usually that's a sign that they have, oh, 2. Okay, never mind. This guy calls. All right, I call. I like to play my buttons. I know I'm going to be in position. I'm guaranteed position, so I like to call here a lot. Oh, wow. Whoops, he's going 6x. I didn't realize that. Okay, I made a mistake. I would have folded to a 6x. All right, aces are min raised. Yeah, these shoves. We made a mistake there. We shouldn't have called. I thought it was like 50, 100 or something. One caller and we make top set. And he donk bets. I'm going to showboat for a while and just think about it, not putting off timing tells. I'm trying to extract another bet out of him by taking my time and making him think like I'm thinking about it for a long time. Oh, geez. All right. I'm all in. We do not want another club to come off there with top set. So that's what I was thinking. Like, if I just call and another club comes off, I'm gonna hate my life. Plus, it's now we got some draws coming out. We got club draws 9 into 10, so we could have a straight draw. And now we have some 2-pair combos. You could have like 10-9, maybe even 9-3. I'm not sure. Ace-9, which is very unlikely. Pocket 9s, pocket 10s. Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to take it down right there. When the club comes on the turn, I like to play pretty aggressive because if a third club or fourth club comes, like, I'm going to hate my life unless it's pairing the board. So, and that's very unlikely when there's 4 clubs on the board. We'd have to get precisely the 10 of clubs. So, I don't know. Fast play it there. We got 2 bets out of him with aces when he had absolutely nothing. So, he essentially insta-folded there. So, okay, 7-5 off is a fold. Two-8 offsuit, fold. Getting down to the nitty-gritty. We got 70 players in this. So, 71st is $7. So, 44th, so we don't really have to worry about ICM right yet. Okay, pocket 5s. I'm going to fold this. We don't have implied odds. I'd say just remember this. Pocket 5s, 50 big blinds or so. 5-0, 5-5s. It's like something like that. Like pocket 5s would probably be good with 50 big blinds, but with, what did I have? 28 big blinds? Like, it's just not good enough. Like, if I flop a set, I can only win another 24 big blinds. Like, 2-7, we can fold. Ace-8, we got an open jam for 29 big blinds. Under the gun +1 is a fold. I kind of wonder what he would be open jamming with there, because really there's no correct hand to do that with. But he is playing a 60-40, so maybe he's trying to... Maybe what his reasoning is, oh, I've been playing super loose aggressive, so these players are going to look me up light when I jam, even though this time I do have a value hand. Like, I don't know why this is shaking, but it is pretty annoying. Okay, queen 10 off is a fold here. Lines are getting up pretty high there. Okay, king queen with 44 big blinds is a raise. You could consider folding this with 100 plus big blinds, but okay, we got 3-bet by a 67-17. This is definitely a fold. Large 3-bet, probably with the medium pocket pair. This is his first 3-bet out of 6 hands. That doesn't really tell us much, but we're going to be playing out of position, so I think I'm just going to fold. Well, guys, it looks like we're going on a break, so I will be back. Hey, guys, we're back here. 65 players remaining in this 330 Turbo on Demand, 1.5K guaranteed. 23 big blinds remaining. 220, 15K guaranteed. 223K guaranteed. And a 440, I do believe. Geez. All right, well, ace-10 looked pretty at first, but now we got to fold it. I was probably going to rejam with ace-10, but these guys did the work for me, and they let me off the hook with ace-10, so that's good. Yeah, this tournament only had about 1,000 entrants in it, so We're getting closer to the final table. Hopefully we can make it there. Not guaranteeing anything, but all right, 9 big blind shoves, and this guy rejams. This is the guy that just had ace king and king queen 1, which is horrible. I'd be kind of bummed. All right, we can 2.1 ace jack suited call Mark's shove. If he does shove, we can call with ace jack suited. This guy's shove, however, I think we can fold to it. That's a little bit large with ace jack suited. Ace king I'm calling with here. I might even consider laying down, well, I might even consider laying down ace queen because we have a very healthy stack right now and we're going to be able to find more profitable spots in the future. But ace king I would call, and then probably jacks plus. Yeah, when you got 45 big blinds deep in a tournament, there really isn't any reason to like get back down to 10 big blinds in a marginal spot where you're probably only going to be like, even if I did call there and he had pocket nines, like we're only going to win 43% of the time. So 57% of the time we're going to be playing a very short stack. And then the other times we're going to be playing a 90 big blind stack. Like, and there really isn't much difference between a 45 big blind stack and a 90 big blind stack. We got lots of time to look for profitable situations here. So, you know, I definitely am not the guy you want to be rejamming against. Like, my stats were a little bit tighter than this. I was playing like a 16-11 before. I'm not the guy you want to rejam with light, like, because I'm the guy that's going to be calling more frequently. Like, probably this guy is the one you want to be rejamming on. Or, well, that guy too. But we got quite a few tight players at this table, it looks like, so. It's getting tighter. And usually that tends to happen when we get to the later stages of the tournament. Queen 7 off is a little too weak here. Queen 9 off, I probably would open there. Queen 4 we can fold. This one's kind of like in the beginning stages, as is this one. I do believe it's been probably running for about an hour. Yeah, it's pretty new. Pocket 10s, Jack 10, and Queen 10. Queen 10 takes it down. That was a very nice pot for Queen 10. Actually want to watch that one. What the hell happened here? Oh, he has a 231,000 stack, and he shoved for 11 big blinds. So this guy shoves, he calls, and then this guy calls, and this guy folds, and then this guy open jams with 10s. That was awful. Yeah, well, he played Queen 10 properly, I think. I don't think Jack 10 off was a shove there, to be honest. I think Jack 10 off was too weak to shove. Pocket, oh my god, that guy's running so good. Look, he just made a set. You got to be running good to have a stack that's 334,000 in a tournament like this. Like, yeah, I fold it. 8-7 suited. If I was on the cutoff, I definitely would call. All right, a 5 big blind shove. Okay, that simplifies things for sure. What do you got? Ace 3, King 8. I don't really think I was going to call with this. To be honest, I just think I can find a better spot than that. But we are getting shallow here. So we're going to have to do something. If it's folded around to me, I got to shove. But we're playing on quite the aggressive table here, so. This guy's getting involved in a lot of pots, and you know, if we pick up a premium hand, we're probably going to make a bit of money off him. But all right, pocket 8s. I'm going to rejam on this guy. Ooh, why so large? Jesus Christ, I'm all in. I don't like it, but I'm all in. Okay, I'll raise this. We're live. Come on, baby. You can't win every one. Yes. All right, I'm going to bet small here to allow him to call with a 4. We get another overcard. That really connects well with his calling range. I'm just Gonna check. I'm gonna check it back here. 6 was a really good card for us, and he bets half the pot. Man. So he calls. Check, check. I think I fold. No, geez, this is a tough one. I don't know what he's capable of, you know? Okay, fold there. I think we can pick a better spot than that. Like, okay, so, like, if I was playing at, like, a $50 game or something like that, I'd probably be more inclined to call. But when you're playing at 220, this guy isn't capable of running bluffs. He's just not. Like, most of these opponents aren't capable of running, like, educated bluffs in that spot. He's betting half the pot with an 8 or maybe a 9. So, probably an 8, though. And these two cards do connect very well with his range and the 6. He could have even had a straight. Who knows? But, yeah, it connects very well with his calling range. Doesn't connect well with my range. Maybe, I don't know. I just think we can find a better spot. We still have 35 big blinds. And average stack 77K. So we're a little bit under average, but we're doing pretty well. And if you look here, there's 52 players remaining, and we're in 18th place. So we may have a shorter stack, but compared to the field, our stack is pretty large, like 104,000's average. So we're going to be playing fairly tight in this one. I'm not going to be getting too involved in pots. We're probably just going to look for solid value hands to get involved with versus this guy. And yeah, that's probably going to be our game plan here, is to just play fairly tight, aggressive poker. Not open up our game until maybe we get a stack that's about twice the size. Then we'll probably start opening our game up and kind of punishing the table. But right now, we just don't have that type of stack. But if it happens, it happens, right? We'll see. I do believe this had 1,068 entrants, so it's been running for 2 hours, so it went pretty damn fast to get down to final 50, but... Alright, we got ace-king, and this guy limps. Alright, this is one of those hands that you definitely want to be re-raising. Then I'll probably put out half the pot with a decent draw. Got shot straight draw and 2 overcards with flush draw. Like, that's pretty damn good. Half the pot, it will probably suffice. All right, nobody's opened this one yet. Okay, I'm gonna make it 10,000 to go. Okay, 5 deuces a fold. This guy's playing extraordinarily tight so far. So we might even get a fold. Yeah, that's good. That's exactly what we wanted to happen there. All right, 8-3 offsuit is a fold. And we're playing fairly tight. Like, if you're playing on these micro-stakes games and you're using HUD, and you see guys with the stats like 14, 13, 3-bet 8, like, don't get involved with that guy because he's probably one of the best players on the table. I'm just saying, like, I'm not lying. Usually, like, when the stats are within 7 or 8 of each other, the VPIP and the PFR, that usually means that player is playing a fairly solid game of poker. And, like, this is probably, like, 14, 13, 3-bet 8 is probably, like, stats you would like to see. This is what you'd want to see yourself playing at this level, because you don't want to play too loose because your opponents never fold. But at the same time, you're playing a little bit tighter and stuff like that. You just don't want to mess with them. All right, a 7 big blind shove, and we have 10-7, 31K, 51. Well, I don't know exactly what his range is. I think I'm just going to fold. We could have called there, but if you look, our stack, we're 15th place right now, so we don't really need to make anything happen. Like, if everybody else had 400,000, 500,000 chips and we were sitting here with 116, I might be more inclined to call because my odds of winning the tournament was fairly slim. But right now, when we're in 15th place, the chances of us winning this tournament are pretty good. Better than that guy. So why double him up and give him the better chance to win the tournament and then leave ourselves with only 17 big blinds? So Jack 10 suited, I would call. 10-9 suited, ooh, 10-9 suited would be very close. Got a couple of very short blinds. Ah, man. Definitely put myself in a spot here. I gotta call 23 to win 56, so I have to call. We're live. Come on. Ah. We had to call. The odds were just too damn good. Then we get aces the next hand, so that's good. We're getting pretty shallow here now. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I raise that king 3 suited? Nobody's raised. What's going on here? Somebody raised. Okay. How much did he raise to? 35,000? Okay, we're shoving. He can't fold. 13-0 guy raises under the gun. We can fold that. He calls me with queen 10. This is why you don't raise so big with queen 10, because he just priced himself in to do something really stupid. Like, he raised huge with queen 10, and then when I shove, he has to call, and he threw his tournament life away. Queen 10, honestly, on a table like this, with a guy with 42, 35, like, you know, just queen 10 should have been full. See, now he's sad. He's sitting out now. He has like one big blind left, and he's like, fuck this, I'm out. Oh, that's funny. Sorry for laughing. I just think that's pretty funny. Queen 10 offsuit for his tournament life when he's down to this amount of players. He had a pretty nice stack too. Like, Jesus, some people are just silly. Anyway, but you know what? These people they're not bad people. They're just learning, or they're either learning or they just don't have the interest to start learning about poker. All right, yeah, I know that I'm going to raise ace 10 here. And there's going to be a lot of crazy shit happening because that guy's worth so much money. I'm kind of surprised that nobody's tried to get involved here already. Yeah, I just fold. These guys are going to go nuts over this $5. Oh, we had a nut flush draw. Maybe I should have called. I don't know. This guy 3-bets. He's 3-betting 17% of the hand, but he 3-bets huge. Playing like a maniac. So what happens here? What did he min raise with? It's a good question. I'm probably going to take a note on him here. 10-7. All right, so he's capable of getting out of line. Okay, pocket fours are a fold here. This is a fold. 4-5 off is a fold. Make a note on him. Yeah, just put a little note on him. If I had known that he was opening stuff like that in that spot, I probably would have called. I think our stack's a little bit too large to be rejamming, especially in that position. Even if I had like aces, I'd probably go for a small 3-bet. Kings, I'd go for a small 3-bet. Queens, I'd go for a small 3-bet, and then probably shove jacks and 10s and 9s to get maximum fold equity so deep in a tourney. And then 8s I'm calling, 7s I'm calling, 6s I'm folding. Here we go. We got some action happening. So this guy has been 3-betting 17% of hands, so yeah, he's 3-betting a little bit. Queen 10 is a fold. I don't really like playing Queen 10 off. See, that guy played Queen 10 off that was sitting there. And he raised it large, and he's out of the tournament now because of this. So, just fold Queen 10 off. It's a bad hand. Would you raise Queen 8 off here? Because they're pretty much the same. Pocket kings. So, he's capable of 3-betting with kings. And this guy had king 6. Oh, he had 2 pair. Man, this guy is very lucky that that guy got a top pair hand. This is a very gross spot. I fold. There's no reason to get involved. I got 30 big blinds, and we're in excellent shape. We're in 13th place. So we're just going to sit back and allow these guys to bust each other. Like ICM, I guess, is somewhat in consideration because we're so large. We got such a good chip stack. Okay, we can fold again. Hopefully we get some action with pocket kings here. Jack 7 is a fold. See what we got going on here. King 7. Look at the big blind and the small blind, though. They're so... Okay, we get 3-bet. So... And it's very big. We can't... We're going with it. Yeah. Come on, king. Aces versus kings. That'll do it, eh? Not much we can do about that. Finished 387th place. Darn. What are you going to do about that? All right, we'll register to this 8K guaranteed. That kind of sucks. We were doing pretty good in that tournament. We were getting deep, and shit like that happens, and you got to get rid of it. Yeah, it's pretty horrible. Kings versus aces, that deep in a tourney just sucks. And then no king. If a king came, we would have been like a monster stack, which would have been great. And 18% of the time it is going to happen. We're going to get a king, so... Or some kind of straight. But, not today, I guess. The thing about these multi-table tournaments is that you're just not going to win very often, so... That sucks that he won. Kind of want him busted out of the tournament so I can start opening my button a little bit wider. Ace 2 suited is a fold. So this is an 8K guaranteed, 440. So still trying to continue with playing some tournaments here. All right, King 9 offsuit. I think I call. It's a pretty weak hand, but try to get involved in a pot with this guy under the gun, but didn't work out for us, so. All right, King 5 suited. We're going to limp it in there. Flop a pair of kings. Huh. Check, check, check. I'm gonna bet small. Try to get called by a 9 or a 5. He calls, and I'm probably just gonna put out that much. Allow him to call with a 9. King, queen. Oh, did I make 2 pair? Oh, I didn't even notice I made 2 pair. I would have bet larger if I knew. Well, you know what? It probably was right because I was targeting a king. So I don't think we were going to get much more value out of it. Jack 9, we can fold. Oh, just running my time bank. I might need that soon. We might need the time bank. I'm probably, if I have any tough decision, I'm going to want to take my time and think about it. All right, we can fold 2-8 suited. Well, we're just about down to the final 3 tables, so that's good. And we're right in the middle of the pack now, so people have made a little bit of money. Knocking out opponents. This is an interesting spot. I don't know why Jack 10 went like that. That was, well, I had 5 big blinds, I guess. I don't know. That might have been what he was thinking. He had to double up and he just got unlucky. Yeah, this guy's playing fairly tight. Jack 10 off isn't good enough. Jack 10 suited, I call. Guy open jams, he gets called. Classic race. I'm hoping ace 10 wins. We want this guy to continue making money. Oh, darn. We definitely didn't want to see that card. Why would we say thank you? The guy just tried to take you out of a tournament. All right, ace 6 suited. We're going to fold here. King 2 suited's a fold. I wonder what this guy's considering here. The only correct decision is to shove. Yeah, and then he shoves. I don't know. Maybe we can label this guy as a pretty good player because he just did correctly weigh his decision and make the right play with a lot of hands. So maybe he's a fairly decent player. You do start running into some fairly decent players once you get down to the final couple tables. They got here somehow, right? This guy's min-raising with a... I fold. Try to avoid reverse implied odds spots. There's no sense in betting here. I'm just going to call. Not a good card for us whatsoever. Oh, he had a king. I kind of figured when he checked the flop. This guy's... I'm going to 3-bet with ace-jack offsuit versus the cutoff. Ooh. Huh. All right, now we can lay it down. We're so deep stacked, we can get away with folding ace-jack offsuit. Maybe if I had like 20 big blinds, I'd have to go with it, but out of position with ace-jack off. It's not a good spot. Now we're getting into the point of the tournament. We got to our left. The players actually have some money, so we can start raising. Small 3-bet. This guy's playing a 60-20. I think it's correct. We made a straight draw. What do you have? Oh, wow. Darn. I don't know what he's donk betting with there. That's kind of crazy. We can fold king 10 off. Well, you know, what was the card we were looking for here? If a 5 came on the turn, we would have stacked the guy if he's making bets like that. He gave us excellent odds. He gave us excellent odds to call. I guess what his donk bet was, he made a small donk bet to get us to see if we could raise and get it all in, I guess. But we were pretty shallow, so I don't know if that was the right decision. I think that checking is probably going to do the same thing. We're going to get it all in if I have anything. But if I had 65 big blinds, yeah, I could see what he did there. But getting quite short in this one. 14 big blinds. We're just not getting any hands. Pretty card dead, and that's usually what happens when I get deep in these tournaments. It seems like just go completely card dead. What do you call with? This 14-17 guy kind of freaks me out. Limping in. Like I could shove in the spot, but at the same time, it's a pretty marginal spot, and I don't know. I just don't like it. We still have some fold equity here if we rejam. All right, we hit our ace, and I'm going to check it. I don't think we're going to make any money unless we check. Our kicker isn't very good as well. I have to call. Oh, wow. He had 2 paired. He checked it all the way down. That was pretty bad, pretty crazy. So we're down to 10 big blinds now. All right, 10-4 off. I'm going to fold. We're in last place. Yeah, I guess we're pretty shallow, so I do understand the check back. Though it was a pretty well played hand on his part. He knows that he's blocking any pair, so then he bets on the ace to hope somebody did hit an ace, and I happen to hit an ace. So, all right, pocket nines. This is going to be a rejam. Kind of glad he folded because I really wanted to go with this hand. I know this guy's calling. He calls really light. So hopefully he calls with one high card, one low card. Oh, shit. That's not good. Fold. That is not good. Shit, we're out of the tournament. That's it for this one, I think. Oh boy, that sucks. Man. Fuck me, an ace on the river. Yeah, we're dead now. Yep, he has an ace. Oh, I made a straight. You called me with King Jack? You called cold call with King Jack. That was awful, by the way. You don't call with King Jack there. That was very terrible on my opponent's part. It's actually kind of unbelievable that he would call there with King Jack offsuit. Like, what do you... I don't understand what you think you're going to do there. You're dominated like most of the time. Man, that sucks. 19th place. Just shitty. Yeah, that seems to be what happens for me. I get down to like the final 3 tables, and then I go completely card dead, and then I lose. And I haven't been able to break that cycle at all. So still waiting on that cycle to be broken. He calls 8 on the turn. And we're in the early game, so I'm probably just going to check it back. Yeah, okay. I call. Get rid of ace king there. Yeah, that kind of sucks. 19th place always sucks, and then aces versus kings, and the other one I was doing good in, so. Okay, and this one we're down to 16 big blinds. So. That was pretty unlucky. We're running fairly good against King Jack offsuit there, I would think. Probably like 57% or something like that. Man, if that was not an ace, if that was a 3, I would have won. If that river was a 3, I would be like one of the chip leaders of the tournament right now. Awful. Just awful. Kind of need to win a tournament here. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about that. If I played well or what I did wrong. Like, I don't think I'm getting away with from top pair there. I kind of have to call. I'm getting short stacked, so like the 7 kicker is irrelevant. I kind of have to call with top pair. All right. Check. Oh, wow, we were very short. Yeah, I don't think we can justify calling. We don't really have the implied odds with this, with the open-ended straight draw. If I was deeper, I definitely would have called, because if we hit, we're going to win a big pot, but we're not going to win much if he has trip aces. Like, all right, ace 2 offsuit, we can fold. So, basically we're in a whole new session. I'm not in any of the original ones, and we're starting again. So, with another 4. Queen 10 gets a full house. This guy decided to go with ace 6 for some reason. I wonder what his thought process was there. All right, ace king versus king, or ace king and kings. So this guy makes it 360 to go. 2.5 exit here. This guy calls, so that's going to make me want to raise. I think I'm just going to go all in. Like, I just think I'm getting called so often. Question is, do I want... All right, I just call. Let's see a flop in position against this guy. Okay, we can fold those. Here, it's hard for him to have something, so I'm just going to bet small. Oh, wow. Set of 4s. Jesus Christ. Why the hell would you call it pocket 4s there? And it continues. We're in for an hour and the blinds are only that. I don't know. This is a dollar game. I don't really want to play a dollar game. Starts in 11 minutes. Okay. Yeah. You shouldn't call there with pocket 4s like ever against a 16 big blind rejam. Like, best case scenario, you're flipping. So. Worst case scenario, the guy has pocket kings like I had. So even against 2 overcards, you're only like even money. So it's a losing play, definitely, to call with 4s there, a rejam. Wow. Okay. He probably has a straight. I'm not messing around with the 9 kicker top pair to almost 2x pot bet. Okay, ace 10 off is an open because if I was deep stacked, this would be a fold, but I only have 26 big blinds, so ace 10 off can be opened and then folded to a rejam. Can't get involved with it anymore. Especially when the rejam is 24 big blinds. That guy had to have something there. If I had ace 10 suited and he jammed for 16 big blinds, I probably would have called. And then I'm probably going to call with 7s plus as well. Anyway, we are getting a little bit punished today, but not as bad as the last session. We actually got deep in that one tournament. But yeah, I guess we are kind of getting punished. I am down this session, but not by much, and I still have equity in these tournaments. So, well, what do you guys think I'm going to do here? I'm definitely calling. With queens, you have to call. Like, if he has aces, I don't know. You can't kind of discount aces and kings from his range, but with these players, like, I don't know. I'm probably going to call and lose. But we're going to hope that he has ace king or something. Oh, pocket 5s. Well, that's good. We made a straight with them. Yeah, I'm just not folding queens there ever. If it was an 85 big blind shove, I might. Well, no, the thing about it is, though, is that when an opponent is shoving like a massive stack, like 80 big blinds, I usually don't put them on aces or kings, so I probably would call, because usually that play is like signifies that the player doesn't know what he's doing and he's just trying to double up early in the tournament with some marginal trash like queen king, king queen offsuit, or 6-7 suited, like shit like that. You see a lot of the time. So I think that calling with queens to an 85 big blind shove is going to be plus EV in the long run against these opponents. You really wouldn't see that at a $50 game, I wouldn't think. Like a guy shoving 85 big blinds with anything, because it's not going to be profitable with aces and kings, because you're not going to get looked up very often. But because I'm only going to be calling, I'll probably call with jacks plus. I'm not really going to, in ace king, I'm not calling with anything else but that. So you get called, you're beat, basically. All right, we can fold that. We're doing reasonably well in this one. This one has started 2 hours ago, just about. We're about through half the pack here, so. This here, if it was folded to me, I was going to open this. All right, we got a limper. This is an easy call. We're not loving it, but King 8 is a call here. Yeah, but the downside to limping in here is that happens once in a while, so we have to fold. Still profitable call. And King 7 off, we're going to fold that. 5-8 off, we're going to fold. Hopefully you guys are getting something out of these videos. Like, I don't know. I'm just having fun, to be honest. I'm bored at home, and playing poker is more fun when you're recording, I guess. Holds me accountable too, right? I don't want to make like a serious blunder while you guys are watching. Or while somebody's watching. If I ever get any views. I haven't really been getting many, but I think once I start like consistently uploading, it probably will. So. Because I had a YouTube channel like 10 years ago, and I actually had like 500,000 views on it. So at the time I was selling Hold'em bot software. It's like a robot that plays poker. It doesn't work on PokerStars, but it works on a bunch of other sites. And yeah, I had a website there for a while, but I sold it when I was younger. I did pretty well with it too. I probably made a few $1,000 selling that software, but over the course of a couple of years, and when I sold my website for $1,000. So, and then I took off across the country and I went on vacation there. So it worked out pretty good, actually. It was a lot of hard work though. It was more for fun. It wasn't really for the money. It was more for just fun, something to do, designing a website and marketing a product. Yeah, and I don't think the Hold'em bot is a scam or anything. I think that like if you're dedicated to like making it work, it will. But if you're not practicing bankroll management with it, and you probably will need a lot of money for the swings, and it's not going to play as good as you can if you're a good player. So, but there's some money to be made with it. A little bit short in this one with 300 players remaining. All right, Queen 6 suited is a fold. What were we at? 53, yeah. Okay, 7 more minutes. I'm going to pause. Ooh. This is why you don't put out a 3x. So now this guy has to call 4,000 to win 6,500, and he probably has to call, like, he has like 43% equity, so he has to call pretty wide. This is a shitty call with 10s. Like, I don't know if I would have made it. When this guy 3-bets and then this guy cold calls a 3-bet in the blinds, you can usually assign him something better than 10s, but I don't know. Let's see. Rejam. I don't think this is going to be a shove. Yeah, 5s are losing. They're a negative 0.08. This guy's playing a little bit on the tighter side than GTO as well, so that would make it even worse. This I'm going with it. If anything happens, I have to. Like if he shoves, I'm calling. Okay. Get rid of 9-5. You'd think that this guy's a fairly tight range to be calling here with 16 big blinds. Like, I am going to put out a C bet, but I'm not loving this. Yeah. Yeah, he has something. I don't know what the fuck he min raise with there, but small C bet is definitely going to be profitable in the long run there. on such a dry flop. Okay, now I'm not assigning him to a tight range anymore. He called twice in a row. Oh, man. Yeah, this really doesn't connect with our early position raising range, so I don't really think these players are going to believe us if we c-bet. Plus, we have no equity whatsoever, really. So, just check. Probably going to continue checking. I'm probably going to give up on this. We have nothing. Plus, I'm out of position against 2 players, not just 1. So, yeah. Definitely hits our calling range better than my raising range. Yeah, and this guy half pots, and we're done with it. Now we got a third one to play. Ace Queen suited. This guy's raising. This is a rejam. It's like right on the cusp of like rejamming or small 3-bet, but oh man. This guy rejams. Ace Queen suited. Shit. I think I got to fold now. This guy's raising 12% of hands, so it's probably 8% that he's raising in mid position. This guy's shoving. He's probably raising top. Well, he could be. All right, I'm all in. I think I got him. I got to go with this one, I think. Queen 10, kings. We got one live ace. There it is. Oh, man. Come on. Fuck, I'm starting to run bad again. King on the fucking river. Man, I'm running bad again. Doesn't seem like I can really get anything going. Like, I already lost, like... I had, like, the worst session ever the other day, and now I got 19th place because I took a bad beat because Buddy called me with King-Jack offsuit, which was retarded. Like, never make that call. That was awful. Like, if he had 10s, I'd be like, okay, yeah, that's a fairly good call. Or ace queen, but I don't even think I'd call with king queen suited there. Well, yeah, probably king queen suited, but king jack off is just ridiculous. Anyway, I thought I had the rejammer, and this guy was playing loose, so I said ace queen, said to myself inside my head, like, I think ace queen suited is going to be okay here a lot of the time against this guy. I thought this guy was basically irrelevant. I figured he wasn't going to be calling very often, but got unlucky, so. But we still did have 30% equity in a pot that we're going to triple up, so if you think about it, we actually were running pretty good. Like, considering. Yeah, king 6 suited is plus 0.93. Yep. I don't want to play $1.10. What is this? Another one of those 330s? Oh, it's Zoom. I can't play that. They get me too distracted. This doesn't start for an hour. This starts in 45 minutes. Oh, man, there's really nothing going. I'm in that. Shit, hey? I don't know if I want to play anymore, to be honest. This is a dollar game. How much? 1.5K guaranteed. Ah, shit. All right. I'll play it. Chances are I'm going to lose one of these, and I'll be able to play the 442. All right, we can fold that. Man, I'm running shit again. Like, this just sucks. 19th place. I'm just going to put out a small bet so then I can sustain a smaller 3-bet with 7s. Yeah, it sucks. 19th is pretty shitty, and then aces versus kings, the other one I was doing good on. Like, what are you going to do? That's just variance. There's nothing you can do about aces versus kings. Yeah, so now I made this guy's 3-bet smaller, right? So we're definitely calling. Yeah, basically just set mining. Then we get a board like this. Yeah, you don't really see a lot of 3-bets at this level, and I have no information on him, so there's a good chance that he had a better pocket pair. I don't know. I just didn't want to play it. There's an overcard on the board, too. I doubt he had 9. I bet he had an overpair. There'll be better spots. If I had made a set, I would have stacked him, right? So if he had an overpair like I thought he would have. I guess king queen off is a little bit of a loose raise here. And then this shit happens. Yeah. We're getting like great excellent odds now. We have to call. Hmm. 600, 600, 600. We have 11. If we shove, we're like, we already made an error shoving this earlier, so I'm not going to do it again. So this guy's 3-bet twice now in the course of a couple hands, so that gives me a little bit less. I don't believe him as much as I would. Gonna check it back one more time. I don't think I'm getting any money out of him unless he bluffs, so yeah, I have pocket 8s. There's no way he's betting unless... Okay. Oh, we are short. I'm putting it at 2.1. Just going to check this and call a bet. Check calling here. Call. We run into a pretty good card. And it looks like a scare card to him. He's probably going to be betting again, I would think. Ace is the best card there is. All right, when that card comes off, I'm going to put out a value bet. Hopefully he calls with a queen or a king. No. This guy's playing a 79 and 6. So, okay, we'll just get rid of it. Oh, man, are you serious? We got to walk with kings. Like, you never get a walk in $4 games, and I get a walk when I have kings. Like, crazy. Every other hand, they're going to be like open shoving 100 big blinds. And the one hand I get kings, they're all going to fold. Fold. This is garbage. This is garbage. We're getting down to 8 big blinds in this one. Gonna have to make something happen here. What's average? Average is 11K. Yeah. So what could I have done differently in the tournament that I got 19th? Like shoving pocket 9s and with 16 big blinds is very good play. Like it's pretty much mandatory, I would think. Should I have laid down the ace-7 on the river there when it gets checked all the way down? I don't think you can do that. I don't know. I think I played it pretty good, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's something I did wrong that I could have won the tournament if I did differently. So, like, I'd be very interested to hear from you guys what you think. Yeah, let's try to get involved in a pot with this guy because he's crazy. See if we can get a flush. We're still very deep, so we're going to be on the button. All right, not the flop we wanted, but we got a pair. Does this guy c-bet? There's 3 other opponents in the... This is a very stale board. Like, unless somebody has a jack, I think we can call safely. Especially against this guy. I don't really think he's having a jack very often. We got a king on the turn. But he's probably assuming I have a jack now. I'm just going to put out a small bet and see if I can, like a please call me bet. Something really small. That'll keep him from betting on the river large. I just wanted to keep him from betting on the river large. I think that's going to do it. Check. Oh my god. Are you fucking serious? 9 fucking 10. Well, my bet worked. Kept him from betting the river. Oh man, if I shove, I'm just gonna play this really straightforward. I don't think I have any fold equity against this guy. Check. Oh wow, you got a full house. Made a lot of money with that full house, didn't you? Dumbass. Okay. Well, queen eye might be good, I think. I don't think I'm getting anybody off a pair. Yeah. He overbets too. Oh man. Mm-hmm. All right. Still trying to get involved in pots with this guy. Or this guy. They're both pretty retarded. So 8-9 suited will be good enough to get involved. Here we have absolutely nothing. I don't know. It's a bit of a loose call with king 8 off there. I could have easily folded it too. Yeah. I think I'm just going to fold. That wasn't the flop we were looking for at all. Same as here. Oh, this is 6 max. Okay. Queen 8's good enough to go all in, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to pause the video and we will be back after the break.